my name's Hugh Francis. So we'll be your auctioneer here today, and on behalf of the team at Ray White Bayswater, we've got James Diab here, who has been the marketing agent over the past 4 weeks and made all the information readily available for you to be able to do your due diligence. We've got quite an opportunity available here today, and something that we don't see that often pop up in the area that we're in, or obviously right now. We've got a milk bar right here. There you go. And for those of you that have lived in the area, you've obviously been able to see this opportunity where you could potentially lease out a commercial premise here and also residential behind me right here too, or potentially combine the two for your own uses. Great for a tradesperson, needs that storage, maybe a cafe owner. It does have food and beverage license that has expired, but we have checked with the council and they're certainly positive in regards to being able to reissue that permit and allow you to be able to then come up with your own dream and make that a reality. Ladies and gentlemen, obviously we've got Ferntree Gully North Primary School just around the corner. We're on your train station, all the amenities right at your fingertips. Great street frontage here if you do decide to pursue a commercial opportunity here, or obviously residential. You're more than welcome to live here in the property and convert the milk bar into whatever you may wish to do. Ladies and gentlemen, the auction today will take 3 parts. The first, the reading of the contracts. The second, a brief description of the home. And the third and final part where I hand it over to you for your competitive bidding. And that's the fun part, so I promise you I'll try to get through some of the legalities and formalities before we get into that part of the auction here today. The vendor's estate agent is Ray White Bayswater, located at 41 Scoresby Road in Bayswater. We are selling for and on behalf of our vendors the property described in the section 32 as volume 08877, folio 108, better known to you and I as 132 Forest Road here in Ferntree Gully. Ladies and gentlemen, today the auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that have been made available for viewing prior to the start of today's auction. The auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers on the property once it's been knocked down to the successful bidder. So if you do hear me announce the property on the market, I'll call it 3 times, first, second and third call, and when the contract hits my hand, the property will then be legally deemed sold, and by law I can't take a late bid after that point. Our vendor does have a reserve price. I will indicate bidders upon request. If you're not sure who has the highest bid, by all means please just ask me. I'd like to make sure that everyone's very clear and coherent with everything that goes on today. You've all got equal opportunity to purchase the property here today. The law prohibits false bids, major disruptions by bidders and bidders from attempting other bidders from bidding, and does provide fines for this conduct. So you can be assured today that any bid that is made in the crowd is certainly a genuine bid and that that person is here today to buy. The rules do permit vendor bids. The words that I'll be using during the auction to indicate that I'm making a bid on behalf of that client will quite simply be those 2 words, vendor bid, and only I as the auctioneer will make a bid on behalf of our clients. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point in time, so the contracts have been made available over the past few weeks. Are there any questions regarding the property that James or myself might be able to help you out with before we get things underway today? Fantastic, I'll take your silence then as permission to move on forward through to the auction. Ladies and gentlemen, the way in which we'll be selling the property today will be first call, second call, third and final call, and as I previously mentioned, once the contract hits my hand, the property will then be legally deemed sold. If you do decide to bid today, I'll just need you to call out your bid or raise your hand nice and proud. Just make sure I don't miss anyone, and I will give you ample opportunity. All I ask is that you make your intentions clear today and give yourself the best opportunity to be able to purchase this wonderful chance here today, to be able to buy semi-commercial and residential if you like, or straight up residential. The choice really is yours. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all from me. We've gotten through that in lightning time. Beautiful weather here today in Ferntree Gully. We seem to be in this little pocket where it just never rains. It's like this every day of the year. The neighbours in the crowd are smiling because they know it's the truth. Ladies and gentlemen, who'd like to start things off today? Over to you. Happy to start wherever you like. Wherever you like, ladies and gentlemen, $500,000 if you like, no problem at all. Doesn't faze me at all where we start. I'm just sunning myself in this beautiful weather here today. Happy to start things off at $550 if you like. Your opportunity. I know we've got post-auction competition, So the opportunity here today is for you to be able to bid. If we don't meet the vendor's expectations, you will reserve the right to then be able to negotiate with our clients first. 550,000, then over to you. Have been quoting north of 600, so 550 should certainly make sense. Then at 550,000, then I'll leave it up to you to start things off if you like. Great opportunity here. At 550, then I'll kick it off then and show you how it's done. Then at 550 with me, over to you now in 25, still like from here. 550,000 now, move me along to 5 3/4 and 575 if you like. At 550,000 now with me, your opportunity, take it from here. At 550, 550,000 then first, second, third call then at 550,000. Place the vendor bid then at 575, show you how it's done and take me to 6 if you like. At 575,000, we do have clients here today and also on the phone that for whatever reason couldn't bid unconditionally at the auction, hoping the property will then pass in and negotiate after auction. If you do bid today under auction conditions, you will reserve the right to negotiate first and lock out all other competitors. At 575,000, first call at 575. Certainly not even reaching land value just yet, maybe even knockdown rebuild, still all makes economic sense. At 575,000, then second call. Have absolutely no doubt that once a price range gets put on this property and it hits the internet again on Monday, we're going to be having this property sold in a very short time after that. So it's time now to lock out your competition. Second call, third time then at $575,000. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'll move it along then to 600,000. Vendor bid with me, creating a benchmark then to be able to negotiate north of here at 600. Call it 3 times. If we don't see a further bid from here, we'll hold things over and negotiate with all interested parties after that at 600,000 then. Maybe a latecomer. Gentleman down the back looking pretty sharp in the suit there, just pulled up. No doubt a bid coming from him, I would hope so. At 600 then, at 600,000. First call at 600. Second call at 600. Third, final time then. Flexible settlement, 30 to 90 days, ladies and gentlemen. Your opportunity to buy today, 600. Last, final call then. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure we will have a result soon. We'll be certainly keeping you all up to date. If you have left your details with James, we will keep you posted on the results today. But at $600,000, then I will formally pass in 132 Forest Road in Ferntree Gully. If you'd like to put your hands together for the vendors and the property, thank you very much for attending another Ray White auction.